Most of you know how to wire an outlet. You would go black to gold and white to silver with one power line. When you have two lines, you've got two different screws, two whites or two silvers and two golds for your black and your whites. Now, what do you do when you have three? I'm going to show you. Okay, first things first, we're going to go ahead and strip each one of these. What I do is I come in with my knife and I cut about maybe 3/4 of an inch in, and I make a strip here, and then I just peel this outer coating back on each wire. The reason I can peel this back with a knife is even if I were to cut the inner wires, I'm going to strip those ends off anyway, so it'll be just fine. Now we want to strip each one of these wires, and we want to strip them back enough so that we can actually, I'll show you right here, we've got a wire nut, okay? So we're going to strip all these back, and we're going to end up connecting them together with a wire nut. So if I put my finger at the end of that, that's the maximum I want to strip these. I probably come a little bit less. So I would say something like 5/8 of an inch. We'll actually strip off of these. So I'll come in here, I can eyeball it. I want to use my 12 gauge stripper, and I'm stripping about that much. So if you compare that to the wire nut, you can see that that would be nice and covered, and it won't be exposed when we push it in the box. And I'll show you in a moment how we put these together. So on here you can see that these pliers is actually a 14, a 12. This is 12-2 wire, which means there's 2 feeds and then a neutral. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this on the 12, and it just slides right off. And I'll do that on each one of these. Once you've got the outer layer peeled back, and then you've got each one of these stripped, then you're going to take a jumper wire like this, and this is what we're going to connect to our outlet box. So first thing, I just take a short length of this, and I just pull these wires out of here. Just like that. Take that cardboard off. I can throw that stuff down. We'll pick it up in a second. So now this is what is going to be our jumper wire. So I'm going to go ahead and strip these just like I did the others. Same length. On both ends. Now if I look at this, I know that that's going to tie into these and circle back. I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit off of these. I'm going to say in total I have about 9 inches of wire here. Now we'll go ahead and start with our black. We're going to put all the blacks together. So I'm just peeling everything down except for the blacks. Pointing those all towards each other, giving them a little bend or whatever we've got to do inside so that they're all about the same length. And we're going to put all of these together, including the new jumper wire. Now I'm going to hold all these just like this. And this is where it's a little bit, you got to kind of hold your tongue right. But we're going to put all 3 of these together. And then we're going to take our pliers here, and we're going to grab this group of wire, and we're going to actually twist them together. We're going to make them become one. Now some people will do this and they will use just a wire nut. And I don't think a wire nut is going to hold all these together. So we're going to twist these just like this. And this is the most important part of the process. This one here, I missed that one wire. We'll get that twisted in there. Let's see that. We'll get these guys locked in together. Real nice. All right, then I'll go ahead and just nip the end off. Right there. Okay. Then I'll take my wire nut and I'll screw it right on here. And now what you've got is you've got a super strong connection that no matter what happens, it won't come loose. And then I just unwind this one just a little bit there. And then I've got my whip, and this will connect to my outlet. Now I'm going to do the same with my neutral and my grounds. And this is kind of the conundrum. Oh no, I have 3 wires and I only have 2 screws. Sometimes the mistake is, let me put 2 wires on one screw and one on the other. We're not doing that. We're putting these together so we have a singular wire that we're attaching to. Now for the neutrals, we've got all them together. Let's start to give them a twist. Screw that off. And when you tighten all these together, nobody's coming out of that. And then this cap is more not necessarily holding it in place, it's just kind of locking what's already been connected. And it also protects any of the electricity from jumping from wire to wire. So there you go, there's my black, my white, just like we did there. Now this one, you don't necessarily have to use a wire nut. You can just wrap these guys like this. So we're gonna wrap them up. I'll go ahead and use my pliers again because that will save your fingers. Wrap these guys around there. Oops. There you have it. Now all I've got to do is take my white to the silver side, my black to the gold, my ground to the green. On your standard outlet, you should be able to take a Phillips screwdriver, and these are just spinning pretty loosely. And you can spin it until it grabs just a little bit. That'll kind of pin it outward in the max position so you can actually fit your wires around it. And since we've only got one wire on each side, I'll loosen one silver, and these usually come with one loose. And I'll loosen one gold, and then the other gold and the other silver, I'm just going to torque just a little bit, just tighten them down. Looks like my ground is out and ready to go. Now for these, we actually want to strip these back just a little bit further because we're going to make a loop with them. So I'm going to pull a little bit more off, and that's about, I'm going to say 7/8 of an inch. Yeah, see those? So they're about the same. I'm going to grab it right here. I'm going to give it a little twist, and now I've got a hook. And do another one, now I got a hook. And then one more here, and now I've got a hook. So I got 3 hooks. When I put these on the outlet, you don't want to put your hook, you don't want to turn your hook and go this way against it, because when you screw that on, it'll loosen your hook. You always want your hook going on righty-tighty. So in my case, I'm just going to slide it right in here. And I like to give them a little pinch with my pliers. Give that a little turn and just a little squeeze. Now, even if it doesn't get screwed on, it's not going to let go. And then our last one is the ground. We will squeeze this one closed. Locked in. Now let's tighten with our screwdriver. Always remember, black to gold, white to silver. Okay, now the trick. We got to push all that business inside the box. So this sometimes takes a little bit of doing, but we'll get it. Okay, we've got everything pushed in. We're just making sure as we push these in that the ground isn't wrapped around and touching anything. It's pushed in there nice and deep. Now when you put this on, I was told, at least in a commercial application, if you put your ground on the top, this way if a wire's plugged in and that were to come loose and something comes down on it, it hits the ground and it's not hitting a live wire. So I thought that was really clever. An old electrician told me that, or taught me that, so I'm going to run with that. So now I'm going to tighten these in. I'm using a screw gun, but you got to be careful. This is just a plastic insert. Now it's time for the cap, and we're all done.